Are you someone who is always procrastinating, addicted to unproductive habits like social media, drugs, alcohol? You're not able to come out of it. You're not able to figure out why are you doing those things and what are the things that are influencing you on a regular basis to get into these unproductive habits. Then this video is just right for you. Hi, my name is Gurudutt Kamath. I'm a life growth coach. I'm an entrepreneur, a speaker, and an author of the book The Inner Guru. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you all 6 things which influences our habits. You see, 10 years back, I was going through a lot of challenges. I was addicted to drugs. I was addicted to alcohol. I was not able to overcome of my unproductive habits, my laziness and procrastination. That is when I dug more into a study of how to change the habits. And I realized there are 6 things which influences our life habits, and if you want to change these habits, you have to change these 6 things. The first number one reason why we are very unproductive or we are into unproductive habit is because of the mindset. There are a lot of beliefs in our life which are very poor, which are very limited in nature. What do you mean by limited? These are the thoughts like, I'm not good enough, I don't enjoy my life, I don't have enough people to support me, oh, my manager is always putting me down, my family is not supporting me, oh, this COVID times, I don't have enough opportunities, I lost my job, I'm not feeling interested towards anything. These are the kind of limited thinking patterns. If you have these kind of limited thinking pattern, then you're going to feel more irritated about yourself, you're going to feel more negative regarding yourself. That is when you're going to add a lot of stress into your life. That is when you'll start reacting to everything. You'll start feeling angry, you'll start feeling depressed, you'll start feeling lonely or anxiety or different things. So everything starts from thoughts. We all know that thoughts are very, very, very powerful, and every thought becomes things, right? The main root of most of our unproductive habits, of our behaviors, are nothing but the quality of our thoughts. So if you really want to change your habits and daily rituals, first thing you need to work on your mindset. You need to see what are those limited thinking patterns which is not supporting in your life, right? Once you realize it, you need to start changing them using affirmations and having right a structure to maybe through reading books every day, penning your thoughts down, which helps you to be very aware, meditating every day, which helps you to be very aware of what's happening inside. Right? Once you're aware of these limited thinking patterns, limited thinking beliefs, then you'll be able to change them and direct them the way they want. So the first thing what you need to work on is changing your mindset. This is something which really largely influences your unproductive habits. Number 2 is your emotions. Right? We all are emotional beings. We all know that when we get emotional, we stop doing things. Like one of the habits what we have, like when we feel stressed, when we feel depressed, we go into social media or we start eating junk or we have a smoke or have a cigarette. We all have experienced that, right? The number one reason why people are unproductive in today's world is emotions. We are not able to manage our emotions well, right? And also because of this, a lot of technology, a lot of social media usage, a lot of financial pressures, a lot of economical poor condition has made this life more stressful for people. They're not able to manage their day-to-day activities with a good state, right? A good positive state, right? So that's the reason why. The second reason what influences our habit are the poor emotions what we have. Right? We have to be in a good emotions every single day. How do we improve our emotions? There are different things what you can do. Like having right people in your life to support you, having a coach or a mentor who pushes you, tells you what exactly needs to be done. Spending enough time with nature, because our roots is from nature. Like all our ancestors have come from nature. Right? So when we go back to the nature, we feel more connected to our inner self. We'll be able to manage our emotions well. So spend a lot of time with nature, spend a lot of time with pets, or even spend a lot of time with kids because they're very innocent. Right? So one way, these are the ways how you can manage your emotions well. Meditation also helps you to manage your emotions well. But at the same time, start building good relationship, because the quality of your relationship matters the most, and that those people influence our emotions a lot. Right? This is number 2. Number 3, which influences our habits, are the relationships what we have. Right? The network what we have, the network system what we have, the relationship what we have with the friends, family, colleagues, everybody makes a huge difference, right? We all know that as when we are in college, The reason why we got into smoking, drugs or alcohol is because of our friends, because we were surrounded with that kind of people and it was easy for us to get influenced into it. Right? So it's very important to understand what kind of people are toxic for us. Even though they are good friends or good family, I'm not saying that we need to go away from them, but we need to be aware that these people are influencing my unproductive habits and behavior. Or it not only when it comes to habit, it also can be some certain people who are always criticizing, complaining, always demotivating, always being negative about stuff, and they're adding a lot of negativity in your mind. So that is making you feel more fearful or stressful, or having that is letting you have a lot of self-doubts in your life. So you need to be aware of what kind of people are good for you, what kind of people are bad for you, what kind of people motivate you, what kind of people demotivate you, what kind of people add knowledge, value into your life, what kind of people are taking all these things from your life. It is very important to differentiate these people and choose the right kind of people. It is said that your network is equal to your net worth. Right, the quality of people what you involve with matters the most. So you need to identify, are any people in my life who are causing me stress? And once you identify, you need to start disassociating from these people. And also at the same time, don't underestimate the power of making new friends. Right, start joining new workshops or new communities where you can start meeting good people who are supportive, who are into good habits. Right, if you want to go into workout, start meeting more people who are into gymming and exercise and fitness and stuff. Right, if you want to learn more about making money, managing your money, then start meeting people who are into good business, who are into stock markets, who are into money management. Right, one of the easiest way to change our habits is by changing the circle of people we are surrounded with. Alright, number 4 reason which influences our habits and behaviors are the routines and schedules what we follow. Right, it is very important to have a proper structured routine. Right, if you see, everything in the universe has a particular routine. There is day and night, there are seasons like rainy season, summer season, spring season. Right, everything has time for particular things. If you see animals or birds, they also follow a particular time pattern. So we have been designed, we humans, nature has been designed in a way that we need to follow a particular time pattern. That's the reason why there is day and night. That's the reason why you need to wake up in the early or just sleep a little early. That's the reason why at night a lot of people we all need to go to sleep. Right? So we need to be in sync with the universe, not going against the universe. That is when universe supports us. That's the reason why having a strong routine is very important. The time you go to sleep, the time you wake up, your exercise routine, your sleep routines, your food habit routines, everything needs to be in a proper routine. Only then your life is gonna change. But if you have the habit of sleeping late, waking up late, then it's gonna destroy the structure of your life. It is going to make you more lethargy, it is going to make you more lazy in your life, which is not going to help you change, which will add a lot more stress again into your life. Right, so it's very important to know whether the routine, firstly whether I'm following the right structure or a right routine. If not, what changes can I make so that I can build a strong routine or a daily structure to follow through. And once you change your routines, you'll understand how automatically your life will start changing. Right, so be in sync with the universe. Our body is also like following a pattern. If you sleep one day at 10 p.m, if you sleep the next day at 12 p.m, at the same time you wake up one day at 7 a.m, the next day you wake up at 9 a.m, your body will get confused, your mind will get confused, your emotions will get confused. Right, our body, mind, emotions likes to follow a pattern, and you need to give it a right pattern to follow through following proper routines. Right, that's the number 4 thing which influences our habits is our daily routines and schedules. And number 5, what influences our habit is our vision, goals, and our the goal plans what you have. Right, if you don't have any goal in our life, then we are gonna get confused in our life. Right, so it's very, 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 very important to have right goal, right structures to follow. Alright, it is very important to have a proper goal system to follow through on a day-to-day basis. Even when it comes to anything, you need to have a destination or a thing which you want to achieve in your life. Like me, 10 years back, the only goal of my life was to enjoy life, have drugs, do party and stuff. And then I started doing only those things. But once I got into spirituality, once I got into coaching, I started changing that thought process to say that now onwards, I know that the importance of goal. I want to transform my life. I want to be more healthy. Right? I want to be an author. I want to be a coach. I want to transform people's life. I want to give my family a good life. I want to be a millionaire. So these kind of goals I started to have, and that automatically influenced my habits. Alright, so it's very important to have proper goals, proper vision or a mission. If you don't have a vision that this is where I want to reach, you're going to be like a dead fish. Right? Have you seen a dead fish which flows wherever the water goes? Right? So you need to take charge of your life. How do you take charge of your life? How do you know where you want to go? Is by having goals, by doing proper goal setting. Right? It's very, very, very important to set right goals. If you don't have goals, good goals or right goals in your life, then that might influence you into doing unproductive habits or unproductive things which will destroy your life. And the last, number 6 reason what influences our habit is that the environment what we live in, right? The surroundings and the environment, your home is very, very, very important. The workplace or whatever, how you keep your surrounding matters the most. Like I said, when I was in college, I was living with friends who were always also like me, partying, drinking, doing drugs. So my house was full of alcohol bottles or cigarette butts or unwanted things. That environment didn't help me grow in my life. So when I changed my environment, when there was a time when I was bankrupt, I was living in ashram, I was traveling across South India, living there, volunteering, doing meditation and reading books. That environment really helped me to change. The reason now why you're doing a lot of bad habits and doing less of good habit is because of your environment. Once you know how to change your environment, how to organize your environment in a much better manner, that is when you'll see your life start to change, because you'll have better influence on yourself. The reason why you're not happy in your life because you don't like where you are right now, whether it comes to relationship or your house, your job, whatever. You don't like the surroundings or the environment. You need to start asking yourself, what can I do right now with whatever I have, whatever the situation or the surroundings I have, what can I do better out of it? You need to have that kind of a thought process and make certain changes in your surroundings. Like change the decor, put a lot of motivational quotes on your wall, have certain books kept in your house. So this environmental changes makes a huge difference on your habits. So these are the 6 reasons which largely influences our habit. Right now in your life, the reason why you're unproductive can only be any of these 6 reasons or a combination of these 6 reasons. Number 1, again, your mindset. Number 2, your emotions. Number 3, your daily routines and schedules. Number 4 is the kind of people you involve with. Number 5 is your goals and your vision and your mission. And number 6 is your surrounding, the environment that you live in. And if you want to change your life, start changing on these 6 levels, you'll see a humongous difference in your life. If you really want to conquer your life, if you really want to change your habits, then join my 5-day bootcamp, wherein we work on changing our habits, changing our lifestyle. I promise you it's going to be worth. The link is down in the description. Please do attend, check out all the details. You can check all the reviews of the past participants, the transformation that they have just in 5 days, right? Check it out. And if you like my channel, if you like this video, like, share and subscribe with your friends and family. I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Until then, take care and start working on your habits.